How to choose a career. Hi, my name is Shatakshi. I'm an ex-BCG and a public policy advisor, and I'm in this really beautiful location as it has been snowing non-stop since 2 days, and I just thought of heading outside finally because I had to shoot as well. So welcome to my channel, and I've been putting continuously career advancement, productivity and personal finance videos. So shall you be interested, feel free to subscribe. Directly, let's jump into the topic of today, how to really choose your career. I've met a lot of youngsters in my life who are frustrated with the kind of job they are doing, and they kind of struggle to figure out what is it that they really love. If this helps, I have met people in their mid-40s and in their mid-50s who were actually having a kind of a midlife crisis because they felt that they are not in the right career choice of their life. So in this video, I'm going to be making a 3-step process how you should be actually choosing your career. Step number 1 is figuring out your goals, and that's a really important step. Your goal could be just to mint a lot of money. Your goal could be to get financial independence. Your goal could be work-life balance. Your goal could be to actually just legitimate, make a lot of impact, or your goal could be to just become independent in life. These goals, you may ask me, Shatakshi, but what is the right goal for me? I am 21 or I am 35. I don't know what should my goal be. I think there is no cookie cutter answer, and that is where you may hate me, but Shatakshi, I want a cookie cutter answer. The best answers are actually not very simple, right? People tend to oversimplify answer, but your answer may be really different than my answer. And that's why it makes sense that you take a stop in your life, spend time with your own self, and figure out what is it that you really want to solve for, right? Is it work-life balance? Is it money? Or is it just independence? Or is it just a lot of impact? So that's step number 1. Watch till the end because I'm going to be sharing why I left a big fat paycheck to be now doing a startup. And which brings me towards step number 2, right? What are your strengths? It's really important. Are you someone who's really good with math? Or are you someone who's really creative, right? Creativity comes really very naturally to you. Or are you someone who's really good with communication? Or are you someone who cannot handle the stress of the job, right? So these skills and these strengths and weaknesses are really important for you to choose what your career is. I'm a huge believer of the fact that skills, strengths and weaknesses are malleable. They are not fixed. They could be improved with time, right? But at the same time, as of today, right, if you're a 32-year-old male, as of today, you need to figure out that, Shatakshi, I have X goals and I have Y strengths, right, and Z weaknesses. Only you can do that homework. Nobody can actually do that homework for you. And that brings me to step number 3. Step number 3 is about 2x2 matrix. 2x2 matrix was actually started by Bruce Henderson, who's the founder of BCG. And hence, as a BCG consultant, I'm just so obsessed with applying 2x2 in my consulting job and of course in life as well. 2x2 matrix basically means on the x-axis you have your goals, on the y-axis you have your strengths, and on each part of the axis you have a high and a low. And for you to actually choose your career, you need to figure out a quadrant where your goals are actually getting met, so a high on goal, and your skills are leveraged as well, so a high on skills as well. For example, right, if you're someone who really wants to solve for financial freedom as a goal, and if you're someone who is really creative, right, for example, cooking comes naturally to you. Opening your own restaurant, being a chef, could be a really good career option for you. Similarly, for example, if you want to solve for money, then at the same time, in terms of strength, you have a good IQ, your math skills are really good, your communication skill is really good, then probably private equity, management consulting will come very naturally to you and you will enjoy that as well. Another example could be your goal is to make a lot of impact, right, at a larger level. And again, your strengths are around data analysis, talking to people, then public policy consultant could be a goal or a career option for you. That brings me towards the end of this video where I am sharing my own journey. When I was 21, as shallow as it may sound, I wanted to make a lot of money. And my strengths were clearly in data analysis, problem solving, etc. And hence I chose a career in boutique consulting. When I was in my mid-20s, my goal was actually to make a lot of impact and not maintain a lot of money. And my strengths continued to be the same, and hence I pivoted to the world of public policy. And largely, for example, I'm 30 right now. I do not want to really solve for a lot of money, but I definitely wanted to solve for a lot of independence. I could be anywhere. I want to work the time at the hours I want to, not anyone dictates me. And my strengths continue to be in leadership, problem solving, educating others, and of course communication. And hence we ended up starting Global Governance Initiative, which is in education sector. Truth be told, goals change. and strengths change as well, and that's why your age matters, right? If anyone is telling you you need to be in management consulting, or you need to be in private equity, or you need to become a chef, that's bullshit, that's garbage, right? Figure out your own goals, figure out your own strengths, and find the jobs that are at the intersection of both. That's largely it from my side. I hope this video was helpful. There is no cookie cutter answer. I'm not giving an oversimplified view, but what I'm sharing with you is a framework, and only you, but you, can help yourself in terms of figuring out what are the best career options for me. Take care and stay safe. Bye. Subscribe right now so that you get notified every time, every day, whenever I'm putting up my videos on career advancement, personal finance, and lots of productivity hacks.